Full binder update, guys. As promised, we've got the Premier League 2025 stickers. I spent half a day putting these in the little binder for you guys. So without any further ado, let's get right into the full binder update. Welcome back, guys. I know the collection's only been out since yesterday, but I tried to get these out for you guys as soon as possible because I know you always enjoy seeing what the collection looks like and whether it's worth getting some of these out for yourself. Now, I will be getting more stuff for the channel, but without going any further with openings, I want to show you what is inside the collection, starting off with the trophies, the balls, and the kits. Now, I did explain in my previous video that the kits and the nicknames are a little bit different. They like a little canvas material feel to them, which is quite nice. I think it's lovely that the stickers are a little bit different to the previous years, and because this is the last ever Panini Premier League, or I think it is the last ever Panini Premier League collection, I think they've actually gone all out, and it does look like a really nice set. It does look like there's quite a few bits to collect, as you will see in this video, but one thing I do disagree with is the rarity of the inserts. If you've seen my full or 50 pack opening, I didn't pull one variant. Now, it's crazy because there's going to be green variants, there's going to be gold variants, I think there's a purple one as well. So if you are going for the full set, you will have to spend an absolute bomb to get it. You know, it's probably cheaper to buy a second-hand card than it is to buy a full complete set of the Premier League stickers, which I don't think is a good thing because it is made, you know, for the collector and originally by the collector. However, nowadays I think it's kind of lost its touch, but without going on about the negatives, I think it's a fantastic, beautiful looking set. We've got our first team, which is Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth, all the badges have a gold rim around it. Now, they're not the same as the gold variants, like I found out in my opening. They are slightly different. But going through the stickers, you got the team, you got the badge, you got the little golden star saying that they played for the team. We've got the name and the position with a little faint number in the top left-hand corner, which I think is a fantastic, fantastic design. Moving on to the rest of Bournemouth. Now, some people pointed out they are not fans of teams being crossed two pages, which I do agree, because it just doesn't look clean enough. It's supposed to be one team across the two like this, but because there is so many, you know, you end up going on and on and on, which isn't good in my opinion. So Tops, if you're watching this, take some notes. Who am I to talk? I've only been collecting for 8-9 years, but you know, people don't like that. The rest of Bournemouth, you know, even keeps going. We've got super signings. I think there's a super signing in every single team. We've got the Elite, and the Elites, you can get variants. Again, we've only got the silver one, but you can get greens, purples, and golds. We've got key players. I think every team has got a couple of key players as well. And one thing I missed out on was the nickname. So Up the Cherries is Bournemouth's little slogan, or the little nickname, like the Gunners for Arsenal, or is it the Foxes for Leicester, etc., etc. We've got Arsenal next up, so probably loads of Arsenal fans watching this video. And if I do sound a bit stuffy, guys, I'm still a little bit under the weather. I think if you live in the UK, there is a massive cold or flu or anything going around every time of the year, especially when it gets a bit colder for Christmas. We've got David Raya and Neto starting goalkeepers for Arsenal. I completely forgot Neto played for Arsenal because the man used to play for Valencia, he played for Barcelona. I think he played for a couple of more Spanish teams, but retiring at Arsenal, that's not a bad little gig. I mean, Scott Carson's been retiring at City for the past 10 years or so, and he's still got the Premier League winning medal, still got the Champions League winning medal, so what's the worst that can happen, you know? Got the rest of Arsenal and a little bit of Aston Villa. Again, even if you are putting it in a binder, it just doesn't look clean enough. So I would have preferred if it was just 1, 2, and that's it. Now, I always get loads of questions on my videos. Why do you never stick your stickers? I've explained it before, but I find it a little bit more sort of satisfying having this collection 10 years down the line, in pristine condition, because one, it's going to be worth quite a bit more than if you stuck it in, and two, is going to be cleaner to look at, even if it is going to go down, with me for the rest of my life. So right now, I'm going to put it out of the sun. It's not going to be exposed to any weather or anything. It's going to look absolutely pristine 10, 15, 20 years down the line. Whereas before, when I was a kid, I used to stick in my collections. And right now, I don't even know where they are because they got chucked. The albums were gone. Everything was ripped. And that is why I buy a little folder and stick it in there. So this is a Match Tags binder. I didn't buy anything special. That is what I had on hand. I didn't put anything in the front. I usually do a little cutout, but I just didn't have the time. I thought I want to bring this out to you as soon as possible. A little special something, because you guys have been showing some really good support on my last few videos, so it would be amazing to get some on this one too. 75 likes, unreal. 100 likes, even better. Let's smash it out, guys. If everyone watching the video leaves a like right now, that would be fantastic. We've got the rest of Aston Villa. We've got Brentford's first up. We've got Flecken. I think these two goalkeepers, I think interchangeable. I think they play. I know he plays more, but this guy plays quite a bit as well, I think. Same as at West Ham, like Areola's been dropped. Fabianski comes in, really good still. B together, we've got the Bees, Brentford, the Bees. This guy and this guy, I wish I had them in my fantasy team from the start. If it feels like they literally score every single game. We've got Brighton. He's not on this page, but João Pedro, another guy who's absolutely insane. I had him for a few games, and then I think he went injured or got a red card or something, and then I took him out, and he started scoring again. As always, we've got Brighton, who we got tomorrow. I'm going to watch West Ham. I think it's 3 o'clock kickoff. Going out for a nice meal before, have a few drinks. Perfect day out before Christmas. On Wednesday, I want to say next Wednesday, is it? I guess we'll see. But yeah, where is he? Where's João Pedro? Also, Daniel Welbeck. How is he still shooting and scoring in his ripe old age of like 110? Like, the guy, I know the guy's good, but he's still really good. And this guy is supposed to be worth like 150 mil, fell off the cliff of the earth. Don't know what's happened to him. I guess people adapted. Got Chelsea, Sanchez. God, don't get me started. The man was in my fantasy team, and Chelsea can't keep a clean sheet, so I probably should have gotten rid of him sooner rather than later. And I put in Kelleher, and now Liverpool can't keep a clean sheet either, so don't follow my fantasy team advice. Don't. Especially with the goalkeepers and defenders, and sometimes midfielders and strikers too. We've got the rest of Chelsea. This man's in. This man's doping, so he's going to be fully out. What else we got? I had Cucurella in for a bit. Reece James is just too injury prone, not worth having him. But I've got him and Palmer in my team, which is quite good. There he is, Mr. Elite, Cold Palmer. We've got João Felix. Who does he play for now? Does he play for Chelsea, Barcelona, or Atletico Madrid? It's like he keeps going around the 3. Don't know. South London proud? I mean, I wouldn't say Croydon is the proudest place in South London, or the nicest place in London, or a nice place at all. So Croydon, a nice place, doesn't go in the same sentence. But Palace has been doing quite well. Lacroix is doing quite well, fair plays to him. I thought that was Ben Mee for a second, but it isn't. It's Will Hughes, his twin brother. Eddie Nketiah, super signing. Is he though? Is he? I don't think so. I think Palace were fools for signing him for 30 mil. We got first full team from Bournemouth since Bournemouth, and that's Everton. Look at that. Looks really nice the way it's just laid out. West Ham bogey team, especially Jared Branthwaite. Last time we played, the man just shut down everything we're through at them, so hopefully I'm not playing them anytime soon. And this man was, I think it was like on a year-long goal drought and ended up scoring the winning goal. And that was last time I went to watch West Ham Everton. That was at home as well. So, yeah. We've got Fulham, who, fair play to him, doing quite well. You can't really hate Fulham unless you're a Chelsea fan. They're just one of those teams. They've got an amazing ground. I love the Craven Cottage. It's really pretty. I know it's weird to say, but it's quite cosy. I wish one day to be famous enough to actually go up the stairs and sit with the elites at the Craven Cottage on the little balcony. You got nice food, you got nice pints, you got nice atmosphere, you got nice away ends, which is quite important. When I was there, I had a really nice seats, really nice view of the stadium. We got Ipswich, who are the closest Premier League team to us. I live in Essex. It's funny that we don't have an elite football team. I know we got Dagenham down the road from me. When I say down the road, about an hour. But for Essex not to have a Premier League team is quite weird. They haven't had one for absolute yonks as well. So closest one to us is Ipswich, Suffolk, which is like an hour and a half drive for me from my house. So yeah. Sam Schmodix used to play for Colchester, who are nearest biggest town. And funny enough, Sammy Schmodix used to play for a pub team as well. But I'm not going to say who it is. If you want to do your research, go for it. But I've seen him play live a few times in a stadium of 4,000 people. So we've got some highlights now. We're taking a break from the teams. We've got the highlights, and I really like these. These look retro. We've got the green border. I don't know what the subset is called, but the green border action pictures. One per team. I think they look fantastic. Yeah, just looks really good. We've got record breakers, so legends and current players, I'm guessing. Yes, like Thierry Henry, James Milner, John Terry, Jamie Vardy. See, the only one I know right now is Jamie Vardy. Is he that's the 11 consecutive goals. Michael Owen is most goals. Teddy Sheringham. I can't remember. Friedel was the oldest player to ever play in the Premier League. De Bruyne is the most assists. I don't know. Is it John Terry most clean sheets? Because I know Gareth Barry's got the longest serving time. I can't remember, guys. I know Jamie Vardy's 100% correct, but everyone else not too sure. We've got Leicester City back to the teams. Danny Ward, what a terrible goalkeeper. The man doesn't have any hands. We've got the Foxes, quite nice. Rising Star, Buonanotte. Just quite a cool name to say, isn't it? Buonanotte. Italians and their funny names. Or Italians and their cool names. Is he even Italian? Now I've said it, it's probably English, so. It's Argentine, yeah, it makes sense. Argentina, Italy. We're not going back to history lessons, but yeah. Quite a few Italians and Argentina and vice versa. So Germans. But we'll leave it at that. We've got Liverpool. Alisson and Kelleher. Fair play to Kelleher for setting up and being quite good. Probably the best backup keeper in the Prem. Apart from Fabianski, the man's a legend. What else we got? Salah, elite. I don't know how they're not extending his contract. I think he's still the highest contributor for goals in Liverpool squad right now. I know they got Jota, I know they got Diaz, I know they got Gakpo, but I know they got Chiesa, but he still needs Salah because that Nunes is not going to be a player that everyone thought he was going to be. We've got Manchester City, the team that's underperforming like mad. Funny seeing Edison being second to Ortega in here, because usually they should be here. Maybe it's the numbers, because Ortega's 18, Edison's 31. I don't know why they're those numbers for goalkeepers, but we move. Haaland's goal drought, man. Had to take him out of my team. 15 mil is 15 mil. You know. Got Lenny Euro, or Clavish, like I said last time. We've got Man United, we've got Bruno Fernandes. I think the shiny ones are the captains. I know that's how they were before. Mainu, quite a good player. But after yesterday's performance, yeah, still a decent player. It was just weird having Fraser Foster in goal against BINDER. Again, like second choice keeper over an Arna, but he's number one, so maybe that's why. Who was City super signing? Savinho, waste of space. Anyone for United? Who was their super signing? I can't even remember who they signed last year. Ugarte, yeah, I think he's going to be quite good. I think he just needs time to adapt to the Premier League. Got Newcastle, we're going up to Toon very soon. Shout out to, is it Jack and UFC 2000? Is it Jack? I think it's Jack. Shout out to you, mate. We've got Harvey Barnes, former Leicester player. Made a move to Newcastle, I think is alright. We've got Forest. Nottingham Forest, another really nice away day. Not for the football because we lost like 4-1, but for everything after. Southampton, the Saints, probably going down, or most definitely going down. Ramsdale got relegated twice in a row, and then he's going to get relegated with Southampton. The man's a relegation merchant. If he signed for City, City would get relegated. That's insane. We've got two more key players, Cameron Archer and Ramsdale, super signing. To be fair to him, like, the man's a good keeper, it's just he's got no defensive support at all. We've got Spurs, Fraser Foster and Vicario. Foster gave the game yesterday. The man literally conceded an own goal and gave 2 away. It's terrible. They were lucky they still won. Son scoring the freak goal from a corner. I think it's called the Olympus or Olympic if you score directly from a corner, which is quite cool. Never knew that. We've got West Ham, my team, Fab and Areola, 2 good goalkeepers. Areola's been dropped because poor form. Can't believe Cresswell is still the club. Like, man needs to be shipped off ASAP. Every time he comes on, I just think, this is dire. This is not good. Danny Ings, I take everything back I said about him. He's actually a very good super sub. I think it's the hair. He had some insane hair transplant. Fair plays to him. And who was our super signing? Does it say? Max Kilman. Bit average. Can't lie. But I'll take him. Better than Agward and Zuma and Ogbonna and everyone else and Diop. So, yeah. Jared Bowen, the captain, of course. Danny Dyer's daughter's husband. And I've got Wolves, who are the last team in the collection, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you're a Wolves fan, I'll stay on here for a little bit longer. But yeah, if you did, guys, make sure to smash the like button. Hopefully 75 to 100. That would be absolutely insane. But yeah, guys, for now, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one, and goodbye.